Good day everyone! For today's video, we'll talk about trigonometry. So first, we will discuss the things you need to know about trigonometry. What is trigonometry? Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies relationships between side lengths and angles of triangles. The field emerged in the Hellenistic world during the 3rd century BC from applications of geometry to astronomical studies.
Why trigonometry is important? Trigonometry is, simply put, the study of triangles and length and angles of their sides. As one of the most important fields of mathematics, particularly for careers that are built around calculating angles. A working knowledge of trigonometry and its uses is important for students of all ages.
Wow!
Who discovered trigonometry?
Who?
Trigonometry in the modern sense began with the Greeks. Hipparchus was the first to construct a table of values for a trigonometric function.
When students encounter a new topic in math, like trigonometry, we often ask, why do we have to know this topic? And what's the use of this topic in our daily life? But we didn't realize the importance of trigonometry. We didn't realize that it is actually found all around us, from bridges to even the roofs of our houses. As a student, I only began to appreciate this topic when I realized that without it, our world would be very different.
Trigonometry can be used to aid cloth hangers, to create an object that can hang things equally, and also hang clothes symmetrically.
Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies relationships between side lengths and angles of triangles. The field emerged in the Hellenistic world during the 3rd century BC from applications of geometry to astronomical studies. The Greeks focused on the calculation of chords, while mathematicians in India created the earliest known tables of values of trigonometric ratios, also called trigonometric functions. Right triangle trigonometry. Learning objectives. Use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing lengths of the sides of a right triangle. Find the missing lengths and angles of right triangle. Find the exact trigonometric functions values of angles that measures 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Solve applied problems using right triangle trigonometry. Reduction. Suppose you have to build a ramp and don't know how long it needs to be. You know certain angle measurements and side lengths, but you need to find the missing pieces of information. There are 6 trigonometric functions or ratios that you can use to compute what you don't know. You will now learn how to use these 6 functions to solve right triangle application problems. There are several ways to determine the missing information in a right triangle. One of these ways is the Pythagorean theorem, which states that suppose you have a right triangle which states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Suppose you have a right triangle in which a and b are the lengths of the legs, and c is the length of the hypotenuse, as shown below. If you know the length of any two sides, then you can use the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, to find the length of a third side. Once you know all the side lengths, you can compute all the trigonometric functions.
Trigonometry. The word trigonometry comes from the Greek words trigonon and metron. Until about the 16th century, trigonometry was chiefly concerned with computing the numerical values of the missing part of a triangle, or any shape that can be dissected into triangles when the value of other parts were given.